This is the electrical hobbyist club in Fallout 4. The thing about it is, it does have a sad story to it, but when you fast travel in, it will put you beside these radioactive barrels, and if you leave your game or walk away from it, you will die. So be very careful of this for the fast travel point. As for the location itself, it has a master lock door at the back that you could unlock, and it will skip a lot of the traps for you. There's not too much on the roof unless you're seeking some refuge. I suppose you could drop down. Again, it's not a great advantage. You may as well just go through it. At the side here is a little yard where they would have stored some supplies. And as we head on in, we'll be greeted by, well, a shotgun straight to the face. Dodging that, we've got another laser trap that'll attack you, and several pieces of protectrons. This place was, in the pre-war times, just a place for people to come study robotics, electrics, and play about with robots. It has a high-powered magnet that you will need for Liberty Reprimed. And if you go in here, there is another trap inside the toilet. Whoever, well, the last person here, certainly didn't want anyone else getting in on all the fun. A chemistry station, as well as the armor station, and apparently a mine as well. It'll actually disable a lot of the tripwires, but if you enable any of these, it will trigger this machine gun turret to start firing on you. But on to the basement. Or should I say, cellar. Going down, there's a tripwire that you will not want to trigger. Because unless you want a missile launcher, close range, few people survive that. And even if you do, the assaultron will be activated, I believe, by the tripwires that we experienced earlier. The high-powered magnet can be found here. You do need 4 of them for Liberty Reprime, but this is certainly one of the first places you can go and get one. A Mr. Handy model can be found, and a Hobbyist Club terminal. Now, this can be used in the Creation Club for Project Snow, and the robot in question will be here. I'll let you experience that in the video that I do on that particular quest line. Now, moving into the rest of it, another trap, you guessed it. Hooked up their makeshift bomb and a turret. Once you take all of these things out, you can access the terminal. All this one does is activate the assaultron or the turret, but by the time you get to it, you've probably had to kill both of them. There are 3 messages. Let's have a listen to March 15th in order.
Coral, it's me. I know you're in there, so just open up. The boys saw you up here yesterday. Look, they ain't gonna wait, and I ain't gonna wait. We leave in the morning, so just finish playing Hermit and have your ass at camp by sunup.
So, Coral left her child with this woman. Presumably they were a group of settlers, and she was working on something inside of the club. But something happens, and she remains here.
What in the hell's wrong with you? You don't get to vanish like this. I don't care how many booby traps you hide behind, Coral. We're still here. He's your kid, not mine. So you better get your shit together and come find us when you're done with this idiocy.
Now, there is no body that you can find here, but once we listen to the last holotape...
Maybe you figured out something a long time ago and I'm just learning it now. Just wasn't fair, Coral. If not for this kid. Yeah. Sure thing, kiddo. I'm hungry too. And there's nothing for us here. Let's go.
So, it's up for complete debate as to what exactly Coral was going through. Maybe a mental breakdown, or the radiation had got to her, or maybe she discovered the child wasn't hers? I mean, that wouldn't make much sense, but given the circumstances, some tragedy occurred here, and she remained. Now, there is no skeleton. If there was, it would make a little more sense as to what really happened. I presume the radiation, which is very high in this area, may have got to Coral first, or maybe one of the defense systems that she set up. But again, with no body, we're not sure. Now, she may have went looking for her son after a long time of contemplation. That is also a possibility. As for it on the map, it is located at the southwestern portion, just east of Mass Fusion Disposal. Now, once you walk outside, if you were able to just go straight through the floor, you'd find a terminal. And one might think, what on earth is contained in this? Well, it gives you a greeting to the Electrical Hobbyist Association. Please remember to be respectful of member supplies and meetings the first Thursday of every month. It'll give you ability to control the turrets, a tripwire, and a messaging machine. If we play the holotape, it was meant to record your voice. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do any of that. And if we, again, go and pull it up here, we can see that it doesn't do anything. But it's something that I would say 99.9% of players didn't even know existed. Neither did I. So this is quite the cool find. Again, it's directly underneath the building. So that's something. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.